It's tradition in Houses of Parliament in Australia for a ceremonial mace to be present while the House is in session. It acts as a symbol of royal authority and the authority of the Speaker of the House. With that in mind, would you like to earn yourself $50,000? All you have to do is find the mace that went missing from the Melbourne Parliament in 1891. Just after midnight on Friday, October the 9th, 1891, Parliament had wrapped up after a late-running session, and two men were attending to their final task of the day, locking the ceremonial mace away for safekeeping. Those men were Frederick Davis, the Speaker's messenger, and George Edward Upward, the Sergeant-at-Arms. At 1 p.m. the following day, the box was still locked. But the mace was nowhere to be seen, and this is where the first lot of shenanigans ensued.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks? You mean Shenanigans? Oh.
For an unrecorded reason, the Speaker of the House did not inform Parliament that the mace was missing until 4 days after its disappearance. Then there was another day's delay before the local police stations were alerted, at which point a very weak investigation commenced. The embarrassing incident was swept under the rug as Parliament got on with more serious matters such as the sewers catching on fire and the shocking spectacle of women gadding about town on bicycles demanding the vote. That is, until around a year later, when the rumour mill was fired up by some local gossip papers who posited that on the night that the mace disappeared, there was a rollicking party that included a number of parliamentarians and a number of sex workers from the red light district just across the road. Rumour had it that the mace was lifted from its case and taken to one of the local brothels where various acts ensued, some described as low travesties of parliamentary procedure, less than proper parliamentary proceedings, and fearful orgies. This all caught the public imagination and things were whipped into a frenzy. So much so that by 1893, the detectives investigating the theft were at the end of their tether. A report they made expresses their exasperation. They noted that baseless rumours were now so enmeshed in the public imagination that everybody seems to know how it went and where it went, with a single exception of the police. The fact is, no one knows what became of the mace, and it is a mystery that has lasted down to our modern day. It's still missing. So if you want to earn yourself a cool $50,000, check the back of your shed, under the bed, or up in the attic, and you might just find yourself a little bit richer. And while you're at it, solve the 128-year-old mystery of the missing mace.